Our Glory Globe TV here's breaking news. Yes, the shooter who killed 3 people Wednesday at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, was a 67-year-old career college professor who may have applied for a job at the university but not been hired, a law enforcement source told CNN. The gunman died at the scene after a confrontation with police outside a university building, Las Vegas Metro Sheriff Kevin McMahail said. He was identified as Anthony Polito, that source and another source in law enforcement said. Investigators are looking into the possibility Polito may have been passed over for a job at UNLV. The first law enforcement source said the investigative theory on a possible motive is Polito had sought a position there but was not hired, the source said. Polito had worked for schools in Georgia and North Carolina. His LinkedIn page shows listing his most recent full-time employment as a business professor at East Carolina University, a position which ended in 2017. The shooting began shortly before noon on the 4th floor of the university's Beam Hall Business School building, where students and professors were preparing for next week's final exams. The sheriff said outside, students were gathered for an event with games, food and logo building activity, he said. The shooter moved through multiple force before having an armed confrontation with law enforcement outside, which stopped the suspect. The sheriff said it is unclear how the gunman died. In addition to 3 people killed by the shooter, 1 person was critically injured by gunfire, but that person's condition later stabilized at a hospital. McMahail said, 4 others were also taken to hospitals due to symptoms of panic attacks, he added. Authorities have not released the names of the victims or disclosed whether they include students or staff members. We watched a lot of fear across the faces of those young men and women at UNLV today, sheriff said. The shooting prompted a campus-wide shelter-in-place order as authorities rushed to stop the gunman and then methodically worked to clear and evacuate Beam Hall and nearby building. McMahail said nothing they found. Groups of students huddled behind many of the doors. Students anxiously took shelter in the student union across the street from Beam Hall, listening to gunshots and then waiting for police to evacuate them. A student who declined to be named told CNN affiliated KVVU, a lot of people were panicking, she said. Beyond the report.